Stay, motherfucker.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. We back. What is this? The third one back, isn't it?
This is episode
already.
8.
Episode 8.
Episode 9.
9.
Is it?
Episode 9.
Word, man.
That's 3 times 3.
Right off rip. Shout out the man DJ IV on the motherfucking ones and twos. Ow! My man Moose behind the camera.
Yes, sir.
Mary Jane's in Sackville. Underground Snacks. We'll keep it rolling, man. My man on the right.
It's your boy Miracle. We back.
He's hurting today.
He's hurting today.
He's hurting
Hungover.
today.
Yeah,
Salween.
Had a Mike's Higher Lemonade.
Yeah.
He's back there puking.
Took a look at 20 minutes to get started.
Yeah. What about you,
Yes,
my
sir.
man?
Quake Matthews here.
All right, Dickie D, 902. Bleh.
Yo,
What you
man.
saying, man?
Happy Halloween, man. Halloween was dope last night.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
dope.
yeah. How was it?
It was amazing, man.
Yeah. With your
You know
beautiful
what?
kids.
Thank you, man. So we went outside. I can't talk with this fucking shit. Oh,
No, there goes all our
Man
cops.
down.
too much. We went outside, and I immediately felt real bad for my son and even both my kids, even though she was able to experience it before. But there was no one answering the door. They just had like the couple candies laying out front and shit like that, or they would give it to them in tongs. And I was just like, man, this sucks. Calvin will never know what it really was like. So I was like, this is really depressing. And then we went up the street to like Portland Street and stuff like that, and more houses were serving candy. Like, you know, they're out front, they had dressed up, had the houses all decorated and stuff like that. And eventually, like, we hit some really, really good houses. It was good spirits. Everyone seemed to be like happy to see other people out. And although not everyone was like touching right in the bag and stuff like that, it was still cool. People were still creative.
People got super creative with like the tubes.
Yes,
like, they
man,
would
yes,
like
yeah,
launch
drop-
them down the
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
or whatever. That was.
But then
super
it was
dope,
like
man.
press the doorbell and then it'll come down the tube. So like everyone's just getting COVID off the doorbell.
Yeah, my guy across the street from me on my street, he had lights out that he set up in the front yard that indicated where the candy was with a big sign that said, just please take one each. And they were all done up in
Yeah,
little
that
bags.
happened a lot, too.
Little baggies.
That's pretty
There was
much.
one that was like a clothesline, I think, that Noah could just go up and like
Yeah.
yank it off or whatever.
man.
Is
Full-size
Halloween
chocolate
getting
bars, too.
smaller? Is Halloween dying down? Or
Absolutely.
Or is it just going to like certain areas? Like my street used to be popping. We got
Fairview
one.
was
We got
crazy.
one kid last night. One.
That's sad,
That's
man.
it.
Yes, we didn't
Wait.
get any.
But
Lower
you know what?
Fairview
Even
has always been a little sketchy though.
even last year though, before like, you know, any of the COVID shit and the year before, I noticed some people were just kind of leaving the bags out there too. They weren't like, there was less houses giving out candy
It's
and shit.
dying out, man.
It's dying out, man.
I
But
think
you know
it
what?
is.
Last night, it was a really, really good feeling. They filled up their fucking pillowcases. They had tons of candy, seen tons of kids.
Any
There was
razor blades?
Not one.
Nice.
I had one, but
Yeah.
you know, I started to think, was that really a myth? Like, who would actually put a razor blade in a fucking candy? Did
Well,
that?
the kid made it up that one time. Remember, it was on the news and shit, and the kid made it up.
That's
So-
what I'm saying. Who would have the audacity to be like, oh yeah, here's a little Kit Kat, and be like fucking little straight razor for you
Yeah,
there,
now let me
kiddo.
glue this
Yeah,
package
who
back
would
together.
do that? That's so fucked.
I
And
don't-
what a
I-
risk.
Half the time, I don't
Right.
think that was.
I can see if you gave him a low dosage of fucking some edibles or
That's what
something.
I
That'd be
said.
funny, right?
I was
Let
gonna
him
say,
go
I've
home.
heard that. I've heard
Jesus.
them say that.
Oh my god.
And what adults are giving? Fucking what stoners are giving away edibles? Like,
Yeah.
they're expensive and they're bomb. Like,
Yeah, but you know what
True.
though, man? I swear to God, it was beautiful, man. Just seeing how happy my kids were. My daughter was dressed up amazing. My girl made her a nice homemade like clown outfit. It was super cool.
The Hulk was dope.
My
too.
son was the Hulk. He'd been saying
Yeah.
it for weeks. He's like, the Hulk, the Hulk. I want to be the Hulk.
How does
I'm
he
like,
know the Hulk?
I don't know because we don't watch the Hulk at home. But he's just like the Hulk, the Hulk.
he's talking about you, bro.
Bro, yeah, but no, he said for Halloween, I want to be. He was saying Halloween, the Hulk. I'm like, I went to so many different stores, bro, and I finally found him one. The person says, we're all out of the Hulk. We only have one size left, 3 to 4. I was like, yes, yes.
Yeah, he
$50, man. He was so
He looked
happy.
all jacked
It was
up,
super
too.
dope.
He was
too.
pissed though. He goes, no big arms, no big arms. I was like, those are big arms. He goes, no, not big arms. I said, all right, give me a sec. I put socks in him. He's like, he
Yeah.
liked it. He liked it. She liked it. But yeah, no, it was a beautiful
That's
thing, man.
awesome.
Yeah, man. Well, and your son, man. Your son was
Taz from the Looney Tunes. It was
yes,
super dope.
man, that was dope as
I had to
fuck.
like custom like get that ordered made and shit.
Nice.
It was dope though.
How was the night out, man? Tell
It
me
was
about
dope, honestly. Like I just had this little cart that I just pushed him around and shit from door to door. He ran
Nice.
around. It was good. He was just kind of just chilling, eating cheese. He can't talk really yet.
Right.
it's only a year
How
and a
old is
half,
your son
right?
now? Like-
yeah, a year and a half.
Right.
Oh, so he's
just
on
over
he's
some-
on like the front steps of enjoying
Yeah,
Halloween.
he'll wave.
Yeah.
He'll,
Yeah.
he'll go up and like take them. Like,
That's cute, man.
yeah, it's amazing.
So
like, and And people are just giving him extra candy and shit.
Yes.
And he's just running around. He got
Especially-
cheesies on his face.
Yeah, and a lot of how like not many kids are coming around, so they got a gang of candy. Like some houses are giving like 6 chocolate bars, 8
Take it
Sippies.
all, 'cause
Take
I
it
don't
all.
wanna eat
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
My
exactly.
son is walking up like trick or treat, thank you. Like it's I don't know, man. As a new parent, it's like it's overwhelming to me. I made a story. I don't know if you've seen it, but like I walk in my bedroom last night, and it's my girl, my son, and my dog, and I laugh. I'm covering my mouth, like I can't explain it, but it's just such a happiness, like seeing my little baby son, like all curled up with my girl and my dog, and I was like, man, like nothing can buy this happiness. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to go into that type of shit, but like it's so beautiful. I can't explain it, but laughing when you're so happy. Have you ever laughed because you're so happy? Something so amazing, you just laugh like, oh my God, like this is such a beautiful moment. I'm sure you have.
It's
as kids.
overwhelming, like you said. It is
or
overwhelming.
a really fucking shit going really bad, and you
Yes,
laugh.
and you
That
laugh.
happens
Yeah,
to me
like,
too.
oh,
I'm like,
that's
oh.
happening.
But I
bro.
think
Yeah,
that's
that's
but I
happened.
You
think
got
Multiple
no
times.
choice but to just laugh. Like,
Well, it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
But I think
hysterically
that's-
laughing. You got one tear on your cheek. You
Yeah.
just-
I think that's what's so overwhelmingly joyful about those moments is because being a parent is a lot of fucking tiring, unforgiving work. Like
Yeah.
it's just nonstop, especially
Apparently.
when they're young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, quick, you would know.
apparently.
No, but it is.
Ooh, hear that?
Oh,
Apparently.
Did you?
Are you
Yeah,
one of the
that's
parents?
very apparent.
Are you
Yeah.
one of the parents that?
It's a
Are you one of the
parent-
parents that rations the candy after? So you're like, all right, you can have a treat now, or does he keep his bag and he can just dig in it anytime he wants?
He's at the point now. He's tricking my girl. She posted a story on her shit. He's like, I need to go in the bag my toys, and she's like, oh, you don't want a candy? He goes, no candy. It's my toys in there.
She's lying.
And she thought it was so funny because he's lying. You could see he blinks a lot when he's like, oh no, don't worry about it. Like he's just like, no. He's slick, man. He's like he's getting to that age, man.
That's
But,
hilarious.
He ate a bunch of candy last night. My daughter had her birthday party, and he had so much fun with her friends, and they include him in all the like the activities, which is heartwarming to watch because a lot of girls when they're like 9, they're just like, I don't want to be bothered by my little 3-year-old brother, but they let him play hide and seek and everything, and he's just running around. It's real heartwarming, man. Like it's an amazing thing, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, my
man.
daughter's too young to enjoy it, but we did like a little shootout in the front yard, threw a blanket
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there,
yeah.
set her up.
Shootout?
A
Get your daughter banging earlier.
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
on.
did like a little photo shootout in the yard amongst all the leaves.
Photo
which-
shootout.
A photo shootout.
Oh, shoot out
Yeah,
in the
headshots only.
No, but go
No,
on.
yeah, it was adorable, but
Yeah, man.
no point in taking her out. She can't eat candy. Fuck, she can barely eat the purees we're throwing in her face.
She got
now.
near T. Say
She got nair teeth, all gums,
Yeah.
all Satan gums mercy.
I think I was just more genuinely worried that Halloween wasn't going to go down. I really wanted him to just be able to experience
he's
it.
not gonna remember that.
No, but he'll remember pictures. I think he'll remember that. I don't know, maybe
might.
next year.
Yeah.
It's always good
Yeah,
to take
as he's
pictures
older,
and videos and capture
Yeah,
the
just
moments.
shit like that. So
Yeah.
he can see that as he's older that he got to experience. Like I don't know.
I don't want to stay on this topic too long. I mean, we can, but I don't want to like whatever about talking about me and my situation. But I sometimes think like right now, I think I'm a really good dad. I have so much fun with my son. Like we're best friends. We're best friends, inseparable best friends. But let's just say something happened with me and my girl, which hopefully it won't, whatever, right? But just say it, like hypothetically, and whatever, and we split up. I barely see him as much, and I'm like a distant to him. He won't remember these 3 years where I was the fucking man. I was the best dad, and blah, blah, blah. So it's really important to hold shit together and just
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent and because no matter how good you are this year, he probably won't remember that. So you got to be this super
Every
dad
year.
every year.
That's right.
Super
Every
dad.
year.
In any
Be
situation.
consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
any situation. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, man.
Yeah.
Super
Speaking
important.
about getting sunned, what about that battle last night?
The internet disagrees with us.
I know.
Yeah, everybody got Roc
Murda Mook
winning.
and Tay Roc.
Sheesh.
I thought Murda Mook by a landslide.
So before any of this happened, though, what were you guys thinking? Like, let's think, like, how if you were gonna predict Tay Roc versus Murda Mook last week?
Murda Mook is one of my favorites.
To be
I think.
honest, same. I've been a fan of Murda Mook since obviously he's been MIA for
I would have put
however
money
long,
on
but-
Tay Roc destroying.
But Tay Roc seemed
Mook.
to have had he has a good reputation right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you probably haven't seen the past few, like
No.
Mook's
No.
previous 3 battles.
No, I've seen pretty
Super
much every,
unimpressive.
I've seen pretty much every Mook battle, I think, but I think Tay Roc.
You've seen Averb, you've seen Iron Solomon, you've seen
Yeah.
yeah, trash.
Yeah. I
Well, Miracle, you haven't been as up to date with battle rap.
That's right.
But I was so glad to see you saying in the chat last night. You're like, man, all these like interviews and stuff that get me back in the zone and stuff like that. It's really hype.
And Mook come out swinging. Like, it was nice to see writing on that level. Like,
I think it's just a whole nother level of writing. Like, he's like a songwriter. The way he structures
Songwriter.
it together.
He's an author.
he's an author, man.
He's an
Yeah.
author.
Yeah, he was
author.
R.L.
Yeah.
Stein.
He wrote
and
a
Tay
real
Roc.
story, like
Yeah. A
intro,
book.
conclusion, like
A climax, a conclusion.
Yeah, yeah.
The shit was set up like an essay.
I was
Angles up
very,
the ass, bro.
very
Yeah.
impressed, man. I was very
Yeah.
impressed.
Even just the way he ended each verse with the Statue of Liberty, I'll be
Stay
forever
lit.
lit or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
like just
bro.
like that analogy, just a staple of New
Then the
York.
And the Halloween,
choreograph. He
it-
started
the
it with
Halloween
he started
it
it with
thing or
the
whatever.
piece too. That he's like,
Yeah.
you're choreographing your gun stuff.
This
blah, blah,
clown
blah.
will never be it or whatever it is. Like, yeah.
No, man.
This clown will never be
Yeah, at
it.
the end.
Yeah,
it was
like,
crazy.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Like,
But he
I'm-
started
There was
off kind of.
so much.
He started off slow, and it made me worry.
Yeah,
that-
but that's anyone who I
first
feel like
round.
that's anyone who structures it like that. Like if you watch a TV series or a movie, it starts off, it
accelerate
gets you
first.
into it, then there's
Yeah.
an arc to it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like
you don't
he
start
writes
it. You
it
don't
that way.
immediately start at your top speed.
Yeah.
not when you're calculated.
That's
Because
fair.
everything's the time to plan anyway.
Yes, that's
So
what I'm saying.
it was refreshing to see that, and not just come out, gongo, boom, boom, cock,
Yeah.
like you
he
know, what
really
I mean?
understands
Like,
arc and climax and like just building a whole
Yeah.
body of work.
and I think Pat hit
Yeah.
it on the head when he said like it was like an author. Like it was
It
very.
was.
I wouldn't say poetic because it was gangster too. It was hard as fuck. There was a lot of bars.
Do you
but it
think
was
he 3-0'd
very
him?
like it was very technical. Like it was nice to watch.
Do you think he 3-0'd him? 30'd?
In my own personal opinion, yeah.
You?
well, I was the same as you, Dickie. I had money on Tay Roc. No, I didn't actually put money on Tay Roc, but I bet on
Yeah,
Tay Roc.
right. I just yeah.
I said it in an interview too. I said Tay Roc, I think, is going to win because he'll hit a lot more times, whereas
Right.
Mook takes a long time to get to the
If he
punch.
comes with a couple of those seatbelt.
But that was and I was really surprised that I didn't really like catch on to even think about the fact that this is a small room, like that those shit aren't going to matter as
No.
much. And building up to the point is where Mook would shine. That's what will. That's would be the best situation for Mook.
Yeah.
And so I didn't even really take that into
Me
account.
neither, honestly.
Which was my fault.
Yeah.
And
What
I
we-
do, and me and Tay Roc are actually friends. Like we're cool, and I personally think that Mook won. I thought they were both great. I felt bad because there's so many lines from the both of them that just went over people's heads and will never ever like be caught, because sometimes in a battle, having a crowd, if you have one person in the back that's just like ooh, and you're like, what's he oohing about? And you
Right.
think about it, you're like, oh shit,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
crazy.
It makes
But
you-
since there's no one there, they just have to keep going and going and going and going. So even so, like you have to. It's unreal, really. I almost feel like
Do you think you'd have to practice the pace different?
you have to, and it's kind of going to turn into like YouTube shows, like boom, chop, 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 or like compilations where it has to be so quick, rather than like building up a point. But Mook kind of broke that last night. He's, you know what I mean? Instead of, because that's what I thought it was going to be. These little rooms, like you have to just punch, or people will be bored. Whereas he was punching the whole time. He was jabbing, but leading up to like a giant haymaker.
Yeah.
I was really.
I
It's
like,
weird.
I like
I
how
don't
his
know.
punchlines, they're like, he doesn't just say a punchline for the sake of saying it randomly. He only puts it in if it fits his story,
Yeah,
his,
man.
his arc,
had-
or wherever
Right.
he's
His
going. with
setups
it.
were punchlines.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's all calculated.
Crazy.
to the bigger
Like,
punchline.
it's all calculated. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a fucking.
In the beginning, though, I did find it awkward. It felt like a poetry off. Two grown men in a room.
I don't like that.
Right.
I'll just say honest. I don't, not to cut you off.
No. But I'm saying me neither. It felt
Yeah.
awkward. Like I felt like, why am I watching this right now?
It's like the opposite of what battle rap.
should be.
It
Right.
is. It's
Yeah.
the opposite of what it is currently.
Like you really have to be. It's almost
But-
like a podcast. Like you can drive to it now and like just hear two men going back and forth. So for the people that really only care about like, you know, bars and shit like that, then that's good for them.
Right.
You know, because really they could just listen to like an audio of two people rapping back. They only care about that. But the environment is what makes a battle.
like turning
so
your TV up, the crowd going
Why do
crazy.
you think the internet is so against what we think?
what do we
Like
think?
Tay Roc
Because
winning.
they said like Tay Roc won by like what was the votes?
I mean, I could bring it up. It was like 65 to 35 or something like last time I checked.
Well,
like for Rock.
What, for Rock?
well, is it
Yeah, on the internet.
Is it on? Was that on the URL
Must have
app?
saw a different
That was
battle,
I don't know
right?
what they
No,
were- I
Smack's
don't know.
And don't get me wrong, I'm
Instagram
not
story. He had every battle with both names, and you can see the percentage after you vote, right, with each name. So it was like Mook or Rock, and then when you, I picked Mook, and it was still like
And I'm not shitting
Rock
on
was way ahead on the internet.
Yeah. Well, Rock
Rock-
did amazing too, man. He
Rock,
really
He
did.
did great.
He's a very like
Yeah.
He did like he was
he's got an
spitting.
aggressive delivery. He's got bars.
Like actually, did you guys see how much spit came out of his mouth?
yeah.
No.
Like literally, it was spraying.
Mook's towel must have been
Man, it's
moist by the end of the battle.
61.
Like mist.
It's 61-39.
It's not that.
That's a pretty.
But it was higher
Considering. Yeah.
for Rock.
Yeah.
for Rock.
What?
It's
I don't know
crazy.
then.
I don't know.
I was
To each their own.
Mook's
Yeah.
writing was masterful.
It was masterful.
And I became like
It was crazy.
fucking
guys.
I became
Symphony.
even bigger of a fan. But they both did write amazing. And you know what, man? It's like I was sitting in a Micmac Tavern today, listening to the battle with my headphones on and stuff like that. And like he had me so captivated, man. I won't even lie, man. When he started getting into the mom shit, my eyes were starting to
Crazy.
I knew that
My
was
eyes-
going to hit you. When
Bro,
I seen that, I was
I
thinking.
said to myself, it's like I'm about to leave.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to start crying, and I'm just admitting that. Like, it started filling up because it's like no one can really understand that unless they really lost their mom, man. And my eyes started going up. I was like, all right, about to leave this restaurant, about to leave these sausages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't. It was all good. I held it together, but I was like, man, that was so fucking good. And
Sometimes it's easy to try to touch on topics like that too, and lose your way making the point well. Like, but he was making points solid. Like his word selection was.
I
Like,
really
on
kept me
point with
engaged.
the,
I was
like,
engaged the whole
It
storytelling
kept me
too.
engaged and captured the whole time. I was like, "Yo, man, he's choosing exact like he's
I
saying it
respect
exact
Rock.
how it
There's
should be
no
said.
fat. Yeah.
No, you
fuck
take one word out of
The
that
phone
bitch, and the
call,
whole
though?
thing fell apart.
Yeah.
the phone call.
Like the tranny conversation or whatever, like
Yeah,
just
that
the
was-
wording of
The
that,
Transylvania.
The way he
rhymed
did it, yeah.
like
The Dracula
and
of Transylvania, bro. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yo, shout out to Tay Roc for because I had this conversation with another battle rapper the other day, and they're like, "Yo, you think Tay Roc's gonna go at his mom?" And we both said, "You know what, man? I don't think he will because Tay Roc is a good dude. You know what I mean? And but in these interviews, you would see Tay Roc being like, "I'm gonna say some shit to make him get whatever." So like, I wonder if he's gonna, but he didn't, and I respect him. For
I'm
that,
glad
you
he
know what I mean?
didn't.
No, absolutely, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm glad he didn't. It wouldn't be worth it in the long run.
there was some tension in that ending handshake too. Did you see that? He said, "I wasn't going to shake your hand." Looked him dead in his eyes, squeezed his hand.
Oh yeah, did you see
But
that
I'll
at the end?
shake
And
your
he just
hand.
sat there.
And it's
like
like
that.
Tay
It was
Roc
super
was trying to get
fucked
his
up.
hand back or something. He goes, "I said I wouldn't."
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never
I was
see
kind
that.
of buzzed up, but I was like, "Is he?"
I know. And then Mook just kind of sat there, and looked like almost sad, like he didn't win. He was very just like
Who?
That's how I am every battle.
Mook.
Yeah, it was like he was kind of upset.
Like I was like,
"Oh,
dog,
fuck."
like you just bodied that. Like, were you not there? Like I
My
don't
man
know.
is bothered.
So I guess I wanted to say this, like Mook, before like a week ago, I would have thought that like you would think like Murda Mook being somebody as one of the best who started battle rap, and Tay Roc, somebody you've already beaten, Averb, somebody you've already beaten, getting these matchups. Do you think that you deserve a Mook? Do you think that you want to battle? Is that even somebody you give a fuck to battle? Like,
Yeah, I would battle Mook. It's not someone that's like excites me, and I don't mean that like because he ain't shit. I just mean like certain people, like I said off camera, I wouldn't really know what to say to Mook. I would have to get really, really creative. But
I think that's a good thing.
That's
it
it.
no,
yeah.
it is. No, it is.
Bring you
It is.
outside of your element.
Yeah. I mean, going for an easy target is obviously easier. You battle like a Danny Myers. It's like, oh, there's fucking a million things to say to him. You know what I mean? Which is great. And even me. So Mook would probably have a lot of fun battling me. But I would battle Mook. It'd be cool. But I don't think, like, because I beat Averb, I beat Tay Roc. I love to say, well, I beat those guys. Shouldn't I be the king or whatever? But it's really not how, because some people have beat people that I barely beat, and they beat them much worse than I did, but are still lower than me. It's sometimes, did that make
So
sense
it's
at all?
both ways. It could be.
It can go both ways. Like
yeah.
I battled like Suge, and I beat him. I think I beat him.
yeah, for sure.
But there's people that are way worse than me that have beat him worse, and it's because it just depends on the day. Like some people.
Yeah,
But that was the best Suge that we've ever seen too.
I agree.
think that was
I
like
agree.
I've ever seen.
Shout out Suge, man. He looked like he lost like 100 pounds, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's been dropping a lot of weight. He's doing good, man. Shout out Shotgun Suge.
Good for him.
He's a good guy, man. All these battle rappers are good guys, despite like all their violence and anger.
Yeah.
Mostly really good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I loved how Mook, just jumping back into that, how he like just kind of broke down the gun bar king and how made that corny. Like the my guns go bang, yours say bang, like that. You know what I mean? Like just some of that, man. Like man, he just diffused everything.
And that Halloween,
he covers all ground. I think. Like there's like
it felt like
from all angles.
No matter what Tay Roc was going to come back with, Mook had already kind of exposed the style, one of the styles he could use, which a lot of it is the gun bars and the loud choreography and animated work. Like, you know what I mean? So he was diffusing the impact from every round. Like, it was hard to watch. And the Halloween costume.
Would you ever battle again?
Would I? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, I think
it's no interest.
I think the boys, you guys got it under control. Yeah, it's,
well, I mean,
it's very competitive, and I think my style of battle rap that I would want to do is I wouldn't be able to keep up with the aggressive fucking.
Well, you wouldn't have. Well, I mean, if it was around here, I don't mean in the URL. Just say like there was a battle around here, and because around here they don't care about that shit. If you go do some URL shit around here. You're not going to get reactions because we're so far behind. Like they still want to hear some jokes. They want to hear like regular punchlines. You start doing those triple entendres, they're not up to par. Most people around here aren't, right? So like your style would still be perfect around here. I was just wondering, like if just say like
he's saying he's not. You're like they're doing triple entendres, so. Yeah, you'd be good around here.
Well, Miracle doesn't watch battle rap, so he's not really like up to and which is a good thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Good and bad. If I were to take it serious, that would handicap me, but at the same time.
Well, I mean, I don't watch battle rap that much, and I actually think that's a lot of the reason why my style is more unique than a lot of other people's as well, because I don't watch 20 a day, so I don't like subconsciously copy them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Who are you the biggest fan of right now? Who do you think is like your favorite?
My favorite, and he's not as active as I'd like to be because a situation happened to him and stuff like that. And New Jersey Twerk, he's amazing, man.
Twerk is crazy,
fucking crazy. I seen him battle in person. I was like, thank God I'm not in front of this fucking guy, man.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Shit, he's one of my favorite to watch.
I haven't watched as many of his battles either. I need to watch.
He's
more
so
of them.
he's so.
I don't think I've seen
he is
him.
very good.
He's intense.
What is it? New Jersey Twerk?
Yeah. He's
Surf too. I really like Surf.
Surf. Yeah, but he's great. He is. And he's a cool guy too. But he just quit. Did we talk about that on the last podcast?
He quit.
He retired. He quit.
Why?
Because he never comes to the third round, man. He always just Jersey, and he always chokes, right? And then all the fans are on him like, yo, what the fuck, and he's like, man, these guys are ungrateful. I quit. But in the same token,
I think he's amazing. Like
he's amazing.
He makes the best music.
That's
amazing.
He makes the best music.
He does.
And I like his personality. Like I don't know. I believe in some of the shit he says. I think he's just
that's important to me too. I made a tweet about that. I said I know this sounds so old school, but like all those gun bars and all that type of shit is not really impressive to me unless I like believe you. Not that I believe that you're gonna do it, but you have some type of side of you that tells me that you got the heart.
Or you've been around that lifestyle at all.
You have the heart to pop off one way or another. If you're like, I don't want to drop names, but like if you're a dude that I know for a fact you're just you would never do anything in life violent ever. You have whatever, and you're spitting like back to back gun bars. It's cringy to me. Yeah. Some people are like, man, whatever. It's entertainment. It's art, and it doesn't matter.
What do you mean? I was just making that point 3 days ago in our fucking group chat. And you guys were all castrating me like, what do you mean gun bars is all that matters?
No. But
get out of here with those fucking silly metaphors.
No, but gun bars can be great. And that's what...
you said something very like specific.
One-dimensional gun bar battlers.
No, you said...
He pretty much predicted this whole shit that just happened.
Did he?
Yeah.
No. He said, but you said something really
kinda.
like, kind of like, oh, you're not going to pull out a gun right now and shoot me in the face. It's like, I don't care it doesn't matter if I think that you'll actually pull out a gun and shoot me in the face. As long as... I can accept that as long as I think that you would really pop off one way or another in person. Maybe not murder me.
Yeah.
You can't be like, man, I don't like you because I know you're not going to kill me.
And don't get me wrong, it doesn't cripple my opinion of you if you do it here and there. But when your 3 rounds are just all different ways about how big that gun is and how it's going to body you in different ways, and you fall.
But
back
if it's really entertaining and done well,
not your whole round every round. It's like
there's some people that just do it really
so
well.
much that I feel like I lose interest in seeing that.
Garlic dipped hollow tips.
Amazing.
Garlic dipped hollow tips.
Crazy.
Amazing.
That brought gun bars back.
Bro, that was
amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Amazing, man. That shit was dope.
Murda Mook might be.
What was the other one? He can't even.
Might be the best ever,
Somebody
bro.
with no heart at stake can't even look himself in the mirror. Sometimes
Yeah,
shit like
that's
that.
crazy.
Bro. And then he
man.
says something about light, daytime or something. He goes, "That's light."
Yeah,
Names
yeah.
in, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
light kills
Yeah, yeah,
vampires,
yeah.
bro. I'm telling you, this guy was just.
But
That's
there's
what's
no.
cracking
We
the
even want to
whip
use
on-
some
he
of the
was
like
cracking the whip
Baltimore
on Tay
slang
Roc,
to him
though.
too.
Yeah, when he
with
was
the
like,
He should have did that the
Bro,
whole time.
I know.
Yeah,
I
that-
should have that. I was
that was,
thinking
that was
too.
crazy.
What is it?
He was
Yo.
doing the Baltimore accent.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
when I
Yeah.
battled Tay Roc, I told myself
Yeah.
I just forgot to do it. I was like, my entire battle, every U was going to be like that. And
Right.
I thought I would have won, but maybe not. People would have got sick of it by the second round. But that was really smart of Murda Mook.
I love how we saved it
was-
too for the third round because then it was extra like woo.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, Yeah. Shout out Tay Roc though. He's so amazing. I think he did amazing. I think
Yeah.
He did really good, but
I
do you
do
think it was
I do
3-0 or
think he
2-1?
honestly I'll have to watch it back. I don't
I'd give Rock the first round. I do.
word.
Yeah. I think he did good. I just think he was
Edged.
outmatched.
Yeah.
You can't win
Material-wise.
everyone. I've seen it. You guys showed me some Tay Roc shit like over the
Yeah.
last week because I wasn't up to date on it. He's dope, man. He's awesome.
I'm gonna
Like that.
watch it back because honestly though, when I was like even driving here, I was listening to it, and Tay Roc had some shit, man. Sometimes it's just how you present it that like it gets kind of
He
like
was rushed. He was fast forwarding through a lot of it too. It was like boom, boom, boom. He delivered it right quick and didn't really like let it have time to
Tay
sink
Roc
in.
might be the most resilient out of all battle. Like he's been bodied a few times and he comes back twice as hard on the next battle.
Tay
I never
Roc?
seen him
Yeah.
ever get bodied. Who bodied him?
Charlie Clips bodied him.
Did he?
Oh
don't
my
remember.
god, the first time, like where like you didn't know if Tay Roc was gonna come back to the URL.
I don't remember.
Bodied.
I
Like
don't remember.
I'm not saying that he got bodied this bad because it was still obviously he's winning online.
Would
But-
you ever battle again?
I don't think so.
No.
Man, it takes a lot. I think it's like training for like the Olympics or some shit. Like,
Yeah, it's really
I would
tough.
have to stop what I'm doing and train harder.
Yeah.
Because the couple times I've done it, I just thought, it would just be like right or normal. And obviously I took it too lightly. Like just, I didn't execute it as well as I would have wanted to
Yeah.
the times I did it. But like, I think, I would just have to train so hard. And I don't know. I'll leave it up to you, Patty. Like he said, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
you're that guy though at a
gotta
party.
be angry to do
maybe
it,
not
too.
now because you're so grown and stuff like that. But you're that guy at a party that's like you just have it in you no matter what. I've
freestyle-
seen it.
I
I've
used
seen
to freestyle battle everywhere.
Yeah.
Used to.
Yeah.
I've seen you do it like
Well,
last
too.
year.
Yeah.
Or like a year before. We're at Classified's party and Marvin's like, let's do it. And all night Quake's like, oh, stop it. I don't want to do it. Next thing you know, the beast comes out and he hears him a strip.
Hop.
He's Quake's
I
that
love
guy.
getting him going.
Yeah,
I love
Quake's
getting
that
him
guy.
going.
He's like, it's in his heart and be like, it's there. And you can see it when I seen it immediately at Classified's party. He's like, oh, no, Marv, man, come on. Let's just enjoy our night. AKA, all you got to do is keep poking me, dog.
Keep poking me. Bring the smoke.
Just
Next
keep
thing you
poking me.
know-
I want to look like the victim here.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's standing on a table, 8 bars in, waving the shit around.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't freestyle battle Quake on any. fucking
No.
day.
Oh, fuck
absolutely
no.
not. No,
I have and
Yeah.
probably will again.
Takes
but-
pleasure in marking you.
No, actually, no. Quake was my first person I seen battle in person because the first element. Calm down, would you? Jesus, COVID.
Right.
Holy moose.
Upper lip
Fucking
dusty.
case number 12 over there.
That was when I met you,
That was when you met me.
Yeah.
So Casper battled
What?
Lex or whatever,
Lex, yeah,
and the
yeah.
second
Yeah.
battle was you
What
versus
year?
Casper.
What year was all that?
2006.
Like the first 2006. Wow.
And your first round was one of the best rounds
I know.
ever.
Then I
think,
forgot. I
Elements.
forgot
Good.
my shit.
And
man.
then,
And then remember when you kept
Did
I
your
was-
pants fall down?
no, his pants. That was the rematch.
That's the rematch.
Yeah,
His
But yo,
pants fell
oh, yeah.
down.
Someone
yo.
was tearing someone up, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yo, do you remember
The
when
boys hit the floor.
he kept on trying to predict his shit?
Oh yeah, you can't do
Casper
that.
said-
But that was like we didn't fucking know. That's what you did in like freestyle battle because you had the mic and
Yeah.
the beat. So if you just predict it and mouth it, they can't really hear it. So I was just like, I know. I watched that back. I was like, I was being so annoying.
Casper's
man.
like, I'm the best ever have. I'm gonna run him around till his neck, and he goes collapse.
yeah.
His neck collapsed.
That was before anything though. Like, so we didn't really know what was
That was
like
before
etiquette
anything.
in the battle.
I didn't even battle yet. My next battle
But that's
is when
that's
we met.
real annoying when what I was doing back then to try to finish their
Not
line.
really, man.
and
I-
the crazy thing is like you smoked him the first round, and then after that, it wasn't that he was a mate. Like I think
I
Casper was
just
the man.
didn't. I
Shadow
forgot
Casper.
my shit.
Yeah, you forgot your shit, but he was just kind of consistent or whatever.
I think that was been my problem. Like the couple times I've done it in this format, whenever it was like freestyle, I always excel. But like this format was always forgetting my shit, and I think half the time it's from being buzzed up. Man.
What did he
From
do?
being drunk.
He was
Yeah.
he was the first person I ever seen do it, like an on the spot premeditated flip. He said something that made you say something about his shirt, and he goes, "Oh, look at that! I said something and then shook him
red
back.
shirt or
Should have wore a Disney something with whatever because I think I see a pussycat."
Yeah.
something
He
like
did
that.
something
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
spot
yeah,
that was
yeah.
clearly premeditated, and it shook you up because your face goes, "Oh shit!" and everyone went off. Right?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
really brilliant. I really love when people plan shit in battles that like
He was super dope too.
yo.
Castro's the man.
Yo,
Yeah.
one time, Hunter Bullets battled Real Deal, and he said something. Oh, he goes, he kept on calling him racist, right? He goes, "Nah, I'm just playing, whatever. Here, high five, and whatever." And Real Deal's like, "Nah, I ain't falling for that." He goes, "See the shit I'm saying? He's a racist, y'all. Look, he's used to leaving hanging. You know what I mean?"
Oh, fuck. So what happens if it doesn't work out? Like
You have
remember
to
when
be
the,
that brilliant with body
the
language.
disaster thing where he brought the second piece of
Copy.
paper.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
What happens if he doesn't rip the first?
It just
one?
doesn't hit.
What do you
I've done
do?
it before. I've done it a few times. I just can't
Yeah.
think of one. I can't think of one that I would have did. But
That happened to me where someone was. I don't even know it was the corniest line, but it was supposed
Pump
to.
fake.
Someone was supposed to call me in King of the
shotgun.
Dot, and my
not
phone was
even.
on
But
silent.
I did.
Because that was a premeditated.
Yeah,
I did a couple, but no, that was the most brilliant one. He's like high five because in a battle you're like, nah, don't do that, right? Depending on who it is, and then see the shit I'm saying, and it's right there. It's like it's over. It's
Set
like
you
he's
up.
a racist, y'all. Look, it's like,
Yeah.
man, it was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant. Shout out to
That is dope.
I battle Casper
Chilla Jones,
too.
Chilla Jones. I think I
Back
said
in-
Hunter Bullets. My bad,
did say
Chilla
Hunter
Jones.
Bullets.
My
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
Chilla Jones.
I
Oh,
battled
Chilla.
Casper back in the Elements League days too.
Yep.
And he was all props against me. He come out in a fucking house.
that Pat
call.
told him to do that.
No, you fucking asshole. Of course you did.
I never told you
Why you
this.
smiling so hard, Patty?
I never told you this.
Remember,
No.
Pat weren't you in their group at one point?
Oh yeah,
Pat was in
no,
DNA.
No,
No, I
Records.
wasn't
no,
in-
they were friends.
Were you?
though.
No, I wasn't in the group. I
Oh.
was never in the group. I said to him, I said,
Miracle just beat me. Go get him.
no, I wasn't. I didn't give him lines. I said,
No, you didn't,
I
but-
said, I think it'd be really funny if you showed up in a house coat, like in a 5 o'clock shadow,
Yo,
and
no.
a fucking coffee and a newspaper.
He had headphones in for round 2.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
were in the boxing ring. He sat with his back to me, read the paper.
I didn't like that though.
The second
But you
round,
know why?
The first round, he ate a slice. I forget what he did in the third. I think he took a nap.
It didn't work because it was against Miracle.
No, I slayed him.
He's a
Yeah.
more likable
I
person.
just
I
dropped
never
him.
actually
Yeah,
got
I
to see
didn't
that
like that.
battle. Did that footage ever come out?
Iz never put it out. I was blue mad because I gave him like 3 rounds of ether.
Yeah.
I went in on him. I was
I think-
happy I was
Are
prepared.
those still on the internet? Like all that shit?
Some of them is.
Some of
You
them.
versus what's that guy from Eastern
Are
Passage?
you two on there?
Robbie, what was it? Robbie Mosher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never talking potion.
Hockey poster, jerks off to his hockey posters. I said all kinds of silly
Yeah.
shit to him.
Kid
Hear about
Rock-
his hip hop as Kid Rock
Kid-
and flip flops doing a crip walk.
Rock
always
and
say-
With
you
socks.
Yeah.
He want his hip hop, his Kid Rock, his
They're doing
Slipknot,
a
doing a crip
crip
walk,
walk and
with
flip-flops,
flip-flops with socks.
Yeah. You're a girl with pick locks in order for me to lip lock. Or I've
Yeah, who
That's
cares?
crazy, though.
Who cares? 1986 bars.
Yeah. No, you killed it though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I love
Pat, what was the?
I love to skim through.
What
it.
was the hand pick your food order?
I said, damn it, I can't pick. Let me get a ham Swiss, span dip, canned fish sandwich, hand-picked clam strips, salmon, and chips to go. And I only remember that because I used to do that at drive-thrus all the time.
I remember that was like you used
Yeah.
to do that way before.
Hey, that's one of those
battle
before you
rap.
said that. Yeah,
Before
yeah.
battle rap.
That's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of those
yeah.
bars you personally enjoy so much you work on it and added another one. Until he had like this masterpiece scheme. He was like, I'm just gonna drop that occasionally.
And I dropped it out the Thesaurus.
The source, yeah.
It's a source.
Skilo had one of those. You guys remember the rapper Skilo?
Yes.
Yeah, I want a Big Mac, McGilty, a quarter pounder with some cheese fillet of fish, hamburger, cheeseburger, Happy Meal, milkshake, Diet Coke, big or large or smaller. I forget it. Big or large or smaller size chicken or
What do you
with
guys
salad
What do you
on the
guys
side.
think of when people do those orders? Like, you know how it's like a big thing on the internet. It'll be like guy raps order at McDonald's drive-thru, or like a guy will dress up as a nerd freestyles in hood. Like, I hate all those fucking like, or Uber driver raps for a girl. Like, I fucking hate all that shit.
I seen one not too long ago.
like
It was Locksmith driving an Uber, and he was just like, "Hey, I just playing like." Oh, I think he said who he was, but the girls might not have knew who he was. He goes, "I was just working on this little rap act or whatever." He said. He goes, "Oh, I wanted to show it to you guys." And he's driving an Uber. You know, Locksmith,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's like warming up with a couple bars, and the beat drops, and he just like starts just destroying it. And the
Yeah.
girls are in the back going, "Oh shit!"
No, he's a rapper. I just talked to Locksmith actually like 2 days ago. I had to message him. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
he's a crazy writer.
I said,
he's
I always
nice.
wanted to know, bro, do you ever think about battle rap anymore? And he goes, man, honestly, when I left it. So I don't ever watch it. I don't really pay attention to anything like that.
What days was he? I don't remember him from.
Grind time.
Was he?
He
Yeah.
was beating everybody.
Yeah.
No,
Really?
way. I don't
Yeah.
even remember that.
He was killing everyone.
But
Shout out
didn't
Locksmith.
he always have like a political angle on things, or
Yeah, he still does.
yeah,
He still
like-
does. He's
Wait
good.
a minute. Was that?
which isn't bad. I'm just saying.
He's an excellent rapper. Like he's really, really good rapper. He's a rapper's rapper.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
But he also has like really dope concepts and says stuff the whole time. I really got to give it to him.
Who did he battle?
Dope delivery.
He battled Disaster. He battled. He battled all kinds. Like he battled like I think 5 or 6 times maybe, and then he killed it every time.
Wow.
Shit.
I wanted to battle him.
Yeah, right.
I did. I even had like an angle for him.
When?
What was your angle?
I don't know. I forget what it was. I really just wanted to make fun of how like calm and patient he was during his opponent's rounds. Like look how Don, his face is so calm and patient. Like he was standing there just like hands behind his back, just like so like nice and stuff like that. When you call, I that wasn't my angle, but I had like I had some type of angle to make fun of how he looks when your opponent's rapping, which is respectful. You're not supposed to be like that sucked, blah, 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 blah,
Right.
bullshit. You know, I hate people do
like
that.
what I was doing to Casper.
Yeah, but you're young.
kids,
Man.
though.
You're young.
It's the most annoying thing in the
It's
world
so
when someone's
annoying.
predicting your last like 2
I
words of
know.
each bar. It's like, hey,
That's a lie. I'll be like, oh my God.
yeah, can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Rock did that for a second. No, I think Moog asked him a question though.
Yeah, I
With the
can't
training
stand
shit.
when rappers do that. In my opinion, if you start doing that during a battle, you start like predicting what they say, or
It makes you look like you're losing. Like
it
you know
makes you
it.
look like
does.
you're
It
losing.
makes you
It
like, oh
does.
fuck, I'm panicked.
Yeah.
Plan B.
It
Yeah.
does.
That's just talking over there. It's like,
Or if you get upset or anything like that, it makes
do
you
it
look
then.
like you're
Do it
losing.
then. It's
Yeah.
like, am I supposed to punch you now? I'd be like, man, I'll fucking punch you in the face. Like, well, fucking do it then, man. Like, man, we got like 12 fucking minutes left of this battle, dude. Like,
and
Jesus
we're
Christ.
rapping.
Well, yeah, I was just shaking hands with you for 20 minutes before this, man. Wishing me good luck.
you
now,
bought me a drink?
now I have to shoot you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wishing you good luck. Best of luck, buddy. Break a leg. I'll fucking punch you.
Yeah. Bet you won't. Holy fuck. Yeah, geez, oh, yeah, bro. Do you think the fans force fights and battles and stuff like that? You know, like, when your friends egg you on, like, you can let him talk to you like that, man?
Of
Don't fucking
course.
man, choose it. Like,
100%.
do you think most of it is like the fans? Because I remember, like, I got asked this in an interview about the Calico shit. And they're like, yo, how did that feel? Whatever. And I just seen in a Calico interview, like if you look it up, Calico, just his latest interview, he's like, bro, I apologized to Pat. And he's like, what? He goes, I said it. He apologized during the round. He goes, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to hit Pat in the hat like that. But I apologize. I didn't try to do that type of shit. Like, I got no fucking problem with Pat. And I said in my interview, I seen him say that, and I thought that was cool. And at the time when he did it, I didn't think it was the biggest deal. I was like, yo,
But
look.
everyone else
But
did.
since all the messages I got and all the blogs and all the shit, Pack a pump a and the more I started to like think I had to, I was like, well, fucking this and this and that.
That's right.
But really, it wasn't
It
that
wasn't
big
even
of a
him.
deal.
No.
I knew that he didn't like. I'm sure he tried to like touch my hand because that's what he does. He's a kind of a contact rapper, but I'm sure he didn't try to do it that hard. And do I want to fight Calico over fucking a little hat hit because of pride? It's like, oh, since he did that, I have to do this. No, I don't want to have a beef with a battle rapper and ruin an event, break a bunch of cameras or shit around us, get in trouble in
That's
the States
right.
or
But
anything.
you're
or
right.
even not getting trouble or break anything, even just fight with another man just over like just straight ego. Like, it's not like he came up and spit in my face or slapped me in
But
the
you're
face.
right, though. You might not think that right away yourself, but fans can provoke that.
Fans provoke
They
that. I
can
think a lot
manipulate
of
it
these
to be
fights
where
in-
you feel like you kind of have to defend yourself.
Ego is literally everything. Like, it's like on
True.
stage, if like when you see those fights, it's like, I bet that if no one was around, that wouldn't have caused that. But since it's like, oh, my pride and my image is
People
on the
are
line.
watching.
My image is on the line. I
Right.
have to do this now. It's like, do you
Reputation.
really like, I've avoided fights in the last like 3 or 4 years that I was so happy that I did. And I'm like, and the reason why, because that doesn't actually bother me. You have to put your ego aside and be like, if no one was there, would that really bother me what that person said, or would I be able to just walk away? Or am I thinking about, oh, these people around here are going to be
It's
like,
liquor too.
Yeah, I walked away one time. Was super, really, really drunk guy. Oh, fucking blah, blah, blah. He was totally wasted out of his mind. Super tiny guy, but it was like, coming up. He didn't get too close, but whatever, right? And old Pat probably, I wouldn't have like stomped him out or that, but I would have maybe just gave him a quick jab and dropped him, right? But I was like, just a quick one, right? So not hurt him.
Quick jab, broke his whole body.
No, just a quick jab. Like I wouldn't want to like whatever. But he was so out of his mind, loaded, and just yelling at everyone on the street. But I just said, man, have a good night, blah 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 blah. And I remember my girl being like, I'm really surprised that like you didn't like try to slam him or something like that. But I felt so good about it. I was dressed in a brand new fucking pea coat, nice haircut, what a fucking lineup. I looked great, and we haven't even started the night, and that felt good because. It's like, it's usually ego that makes you be like, oh, I have to act right now. Someone's going to think I'm a pussy. Boom. Nope. Now I get charged.
I think you learn.
Kill this little drunk guy that, and go to jail for the rest of my life because of ego. He didn't really offend me. I knew I was the fucking man. All he was saying was like, hey, fuck you, man. You want to fucking fight, man? Fucking big tough guy, huh? You want to chuck the dukes up there, buddy? You looking hungry for a fucking knuckle sandwich? Just like, yeah, man.
That's why it's good to always take care of yourself, because it's like when you're in the slums and you feel shitty about yourself, you'll much quicker defend yourself and fucking
you got nothing to lose.
You project it onto others,
and alcohol does that. It puts you in that slump where you're just kind of like
I think when you get older, you're better
impaired.
at weighing consequences too. Like if you ever see any of the shit that goes down, like gun violence, whatever, it's always usually like younger fucking males. Like you're not. You think like this is the whole world, and you don't have like
you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, and you don't really think about and weigh the consequences. I think you learn that with age for sure.
I said it in a story that I made, and Dickie and I spoke about it briefly, but it takes a certain confidence and belief in yourself to be able to overcome that type of shit. For example, the reason why I didn't punch this guy, or the reason why I wouldn't punch another guy walking down the street doing it, is because I know that I'm who I am, and I have to travel to the States, and I know I want to become something one day. And if I hit this guy, there's probably a good chance that I might not be able to. My dream's crushed. But if you don't see yourself being anything like realistic, like that you have to travel to the States for, or can't have a criminal record to get a certain job, then why wouldn't you fucking punch that guy? But if no one instills that in your brain early, be like, man, you're a star.
People
you
have
this.
pain. If you're walking around with pain and hurt, then you're gonna.
But also,
respond
if you don't think, like, just say that you don't know that you could be a lawyer. You're smart, or something really, really that you need a great job for, but you don't believe that in yourself. Then you'll hit somebody. You know what I mean? But if you think, man, I could do that right now, but I know I got to go to school, and I know I want to become this, and if I get this charge right now,
that's right.
Then I won't be able to. And most people don't have that confidence in themselves and belief.
That's self-discipline too, to put your pride aside, your ego aside for the bigger picture.
I think it's just whether or
to
not
look like the man right now
and
not be the man later.
Or
you know what I mean?
Sometimes you need to hear
Discipline
it.
is everything.
100%.
Discipline is fucking everything. 100%. Man. Act on emotion or ego and stuff like that. You'll get yourself in trouble.
Thing in life,
Discipline is by far.
It's crazy.
I'm learning it, man. I have a lot to learn.
Man, if you go back to the earlier episodes when we were asking what do you want to work on, and I remember I said discipline. I've really been trying to do that, man. I think it's one of the biggest things in life, man.
Agreed.
If you want to make changes or excel at anything.
Yo, I just seen on Mook's Instagram, Busta Rhymes says salutations king on the victory, man. So that's a big, you know what I mean?
It's the first thing Busta's got right all year.
Oh, stop it, man. Wow. Why? Why? Tell me. I actually didn't hear the album. You guys heard the album?
No? You guys were hyping it up like, Dookie, you see the track list? It's fucking Rock Him.
Yeah, but we were post Busta versus T. We were on that Busta versus T.I.
Break Your Neck Part 2?
Was there a Break Your Neck Part 2?
No. He just sampled all the other records. Did you notice that, like, okay, so Busta Rhymes, I feel like it's great that he looks like up to other artists, but why does he look up to somebody like Tory Lanez so much, where he literally took the blueprint of Chicks tapes on like 7 records off of his album and performed it horribly? Like he legit took a song, took the sample from the original song, took the artist from the original song. He sampled Poison featuring Belle Biv DeVoe. He sampled, like on the intro, it was The World Is Yours sample featuring Pete Rock.
True.
Mariah Carey, his own song, he sampled featuring Mariah Carey. Like it was fucking retarded. Why would? And not only was it just really bad,
it was what?
Retarded, which can be a good thing or a bad thing.
Just joking.
Yeah, that was weird. No, but anyways, do you guys see what I mean? How we kind of took Chicks tapes. You probably heard that. Was like, that's a brilliant idea.
You reference
So does Busta. He copied the whole style.
We'll be talking about bubblegum and you'll be like, yeah, that reminds me when I was chewing on a piece of XL listening to track 6 on Chicks Tape. Like, you just always reference Chicks Tape.
Chicks Tapes is amazing.
We talked about Tory Lanez shooting a girl in the foot and you're like, oh, I hope he shoots another girl and releases a Chicks Tape 7.
I hope he does.
No, you
hope he
don't.
does.
No, you don't. You don't hope he shoots.
No. I hope he releases a Chicks Tape 6.
Chicks Tape
If somebody gets shot
Chicks
for it
Tape
to
is
happen.
super dope, though. But I see what you mean, though. Busta did kind of like,
Flop.
tried to reinvent.
And we try to compare it to T.I. T.I. had a better album.
Do you think he'll ever get what's her name, Megan, as a feature? I'm sorry, man. Look,
Bust.
you know we never
See, if there wasn't a crowd, I wouldn't have caught that one.
You would have felt defeated.
You know what I mean?
defeat?
That's the most like in battle rap. If you have a defeat line, like you're canceled.
Yeah, it's over.
Yo, I don't know if you guys noticed. We were saying it on our little break here. We're all like today, and because we're not drinking, we usually have a sip or two, and we're all wild, like fucking cut each other out, like shut up, fucking bitch, you're like just going off.
We sound like a bunch of adults having regular conversations.
Yeah, we have
right
regular.
now.
So I don't like it.
You don't like it? No, you don't
No.
like it. In the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes of this episode, I was like, people aren't gonna like this. But then I'm like, maybe they will. Maybe they'll like more thought out shit and more like I'm
interested to see what they
less
think.
outrageous and loud. Like,
being a little bit more vulnerable.
I'm actually interested to see what they think.
yeah.
It's just gonna be it's gonna be subjective. Some people will be like, yo, they're being super honest. They're touching on really relatable subjects, and it's sometimes just talking about the most recent pop culture or fucking current events might not be. Maybe people don't care about our opinion on that. Do people really want to hear fucking me and you and whatever talking about the election? Why the fuck do they give a fuck about our opinion? You know what I mean?
I don't think you can put people under one umbrella.
That's true.
Because everybody's gonna want something different.
That's
and
true.
Everyone's gonna have a different suggestion.
That's
so
right.
it's like some will, some won't. And at the end of the day, you can't please everyone. That's why I'm a firm believer in just do whatever the fuck you want, and then there's gonna be an audience for that.
So are you not doing what you want because you're not having fun?
No, I'm doing what I want right now because I'm fucking doing a 45-day fitness challenge, eating good and not drinking, and that's.
No, but I mean, in
that's
this
what I
year, you're
wanna
like,
do.
I don't like this, but we're doing what we
Oh,
want.
I was just fucking around. I don't know. I think it's good, different size, but
So, well, if you want to talk about your fitness there, Mr. Olympia, why don't you just talk about it, man.
Bring it up.
Captain Steroid.
I know. Jesus Christ.
What
This
day
guy
are you on, bro?
This guy fucking ran
well,
What day are you on?
day
though?
7, bro.
45?
Day 7,
Fire.
45.
Brought a
yeah.
dumbbell
I'm
here.
happy.
Today.
7 days in a row.
I'm proud of you.
No, I do 5 out of 7. I do 1 rest day.
That's smart. I would have at least 1
Or
or
2
2
rest
days.
days,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's good, man. It's
good,
really good. It feels good, man. Mentally, like physically.
And
It's-
you're quitting drinking?
Yeah. Quit drinking, quit smoking, quit Yankee Doodle.
Word. Yo, tug of war.
Tug of war.
No more tug
The
of
old
war.
jerse.
No more tug of war. I'm a clean spirit, man.
Jeez,
All the
backed
way
out.
around the board. No sugar.
All backed
No,
out.
not-
I'm fucking
man.
bend over in front of this fucking guy.
Fire hydrant.
Yo,
Dickie, you quit drinking too, didn't you?
I did,
What
yeah.
was your reason?
Honestly, just wanted to feel better. I was like, I don't know what it is with the hangovers lately. I think we touched on that last episode. Just like wanting to the next day wake up and just be productive.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
you got a kid, you got dogs, you got people that depend on you. I feel like I'm just like a piece of shit for a day and a half. Now, like I just can't hold the hangover the same as I used to. And I just wanted to like, who really needs to drink in November? I just want to like,
it's true, man. Like just a minute ago when I'm talking, I feel like because I had like 3 tall boys last night, and which is light. But even then, I'm like, I couldn't find a word. What I'm saying, I forget which word I was struggling to say. But it just makes you so much slower. And I find myself always drinking on Saturdays, and the next day is a podcast where usually you want to be on point, like
Right.
mentally, like have
Yeah.
good points out. But if you're just like, it's so stupid, man. And Nova Scotia is like, it's a thing. Everyone fucking drinks in
Just that
Scotia. It's
poison.
hard. Yeah.
For me, it's tough to go to like Micmac Tavern and have a meal and not want 2 or 3 draft.
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Right.
'Cause
And immediately afterwards, not only did you have food, but you had 3 draft. You're like, I want to fucking nap. I'm not motivated. Like, I feel like the rest of your day's fucked.
You
up.
can't have a beer or 2 at lunch.
No.
You're fucked.
No,
You're
you
fucked.
can't.
The rest of the day, you're
Who does that?
asleep.
People do that.
I love doing
I
that.
do that.
But it's
too
fun
much
for that lunch, that hour.
Then you need a
but then
cot.
as soon as you get home, you're fucking
Yeah,
your day's over.
sleep.
You guys know this, man. Drinking has always been a problem with me. I don't really have it as bad anymore, but it can happen. But like I remember I made a song called "I'm Dying" a long time ago about my drinking problem. This is like 11 years ago, and I remember I spit it at your house in front of you first. I was like, "What do you think of that verse?" You're like, "This is really dope."
Yeah,
and it's just like it never really leaves you, but it's been real tame for me, just because of how I've grown maturely. My problem usually wasn't really how much I drank; it was how I acted or whatever. But yeah, man, just being productive is like the big thing now, and just the way it makes you feel.
Do you find the gym makes you less productive, or is that just the beginning stages? Like right now, when I go and I do the gym, like I'm fucking sore when I get home. Like, I don't.
That goes away.
I lie on the couch the whole rest of the day. Like I can't do nothing else.
I say it takes about 2 or 3 weeks for your body to break and rebuild,
and then it gives you more
the fatigue
energy.
isn't so heavy.
Okay,
it's more of a routine.
If I go to the gym, like the rest of my day, I can't work on music, can't do nothing. Like I just
really,
it's like I'm mentally drained. I can't think. I'm sore. I can't fucking do nothing.
It's the opposite for me.
And I'm just like, man, does it get to that point?
Yeah, it does. Like when I go to the gym,
it's empowering.
When I leave, I'm like, okay, now I'm like inspired to do this. I'm driven.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I'm a man.
Except for leg day. Leg day sucks.
No, but
it's been all legs what they've been doing for me. Fuck.
He doesn't know anything about leg day. I told you, he won't do leg day.
Man. Remember when we went to do the leg day with you? That was the worst. I think that was the worst I've ever felt after the gym.
Yeah.
It's the worst,
Man,
bro.
Holy fuck.
No one here has fucking good legs, okay? We don't have fucking good legs. I don't have
Speak
good
for
legs.
yourself, man.
You don't.
Hey,
we
buddy.
don't. None of us do. Suck your
Flex a
legs.
cost muscle
I
for you,
got
buddy.
fucking good.
That fucking costs. Oh, that baby cow. That baby cow.
Is that a scorpion?
Just a casual flex of the scorpion tattoo.
What was the thing about the calf muscle?
Calf raise.
Oh, I said,
raise.
I said, Pat, stay. Skip back day to work on my back legs. A farmer bringing up baby cows with love. I'm nice with the calf raise.
No, I can't make this up. This monkey had me in the gym. I was down on my hands and knees.
Oh,
in
you
the
filmed
gym,
it, eh?
Filming his calf
Yeah,
muscles while he. He's sitting there doing these little fuck. I was like, what am I doing right now?
Oh man,
It's my boy.
I miss going to the gym with you, man. We
Yeah.
do crazy shit.
Same.
Because there's a little ego in there too. Not ego, but it's kind of like, oh, I know him. We like to.
There
whatever.
is ego. I remember you guys.
It's that friendly competition.
I remember you guys were going one day, and I was like, "Oh, cool." But like, can I roll with you? He's like, "Oh, we're doing Armageddon." Like, I don't think you can come, Craig. With this Armageddon day. That's a miracle.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go in there with Miracle. I'll be like, all right, man. I'll say something ridiculous. I'll be like, all right, man. We about to do 150. What's the things that we do?
Dips.
150 dips. He'd be like, ha, 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 ha. I'd be like, no, we're doing it. He's like, all right, we'll fucking do it.
And we will. Like, there's been
150.
yeah, like we're hanging off the side of a bench, like doing these.
150.
15 minutes into our workout, we're still doing those. Yeah, arms just fucking tight.
But I wouldn't do that by myself. That's why it's really good to have a fucking. Do you exercise, Dickie? You don't.
not really.
And why is
Lately,
that?
And you still pay good lights. That's how they get you, man.
You still pay good life.
Still
Don't
pay
be that
like 2
guy,
years
man.
later.
I haven't been.
I
I've
just
been
canceled mine.
horrible at making the extra time to go exercise.
But why do
for
you keep
a
paying
while
it
now?
$60 a month just because you have hope that one day you're gonna?
That's how they get you, man.
Because I want to. And then with this COVID shit happened where you got to wear a mask, and then I wasn't sure what the
fucking
rules were. We had to make
excuses.
an appointment. No, 100%.
You only got to wear the mask
I know
when you
you're
walk
7
in.
days in. Suck a dick.
I know.
But
Can't argue if I can. That's true.
His jacket explodes.
Body
no,
break.
I had to buy the vintage fucking windbreaker.
I know, I
What
seen
was
that.
that? Troy McCloud. What was
No,
it?
Hal
Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
Joanne McLeod.
Yeah.
Hey, was that just like Canada or was that
I
worldwide
wonder.
shit? Was
Body
it just Canada? Body break?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking old Zeller's quality commercial.
Oh yeah. He's gonna come out with the exercise memes tomorrow and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the other guy?
Health
Remember?
is wealth.
Oh yeah.
Billy
Fuck, I was
Blanks.
watching
Remember Billy
I
Blanks?
was watching the What the Health documentary on Netflix, and my girl's actually like studying to be a dietitian. I'm telling her all this shit. She's like, "That's the biggest bullshit ever." Like, but he said like 1 egg a day is like worse than 5 cigarettes or some shit. Like, it just. You ever see the documentary?
Nah, I never
I've seen it. It's fucking. Some of it's ridiculous. My mother was a dietitian too, man.
Really?
Yeah, she was a dietitian. That's really cool that she's studying to be that, man.
Yeah.
That's actually cool to have a girlfriend like that. She keep you in your fucking.
Yeah,
keep
fuck
you in
yeah.
your-
super dope. Do you find you eat better?
No. But that's your own choice, right?
True,
Like,
true.
I don't.
It's the
eat-
hardest part, right?
I don't eat what she makes like
Right.
for
Okay.
herself or something.
You guys
like-
make separate meals.
Yeah, like a lot of the times.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck.
fuck.
Did you
She's-
ever get
she's
into
eating
fitness?
Kale. I'm
Yeah,
ordering
yeah.
down
No,
there.
there was like it was a little while ago now.
We should
but
go
I
to
went
the
for
gym.
like a year straight. I was
Oh,
feeling
word.
myself.
We should do a
feeling
behind the
amazing.
scenes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I just at the gym like a video.
Yeah.
Like, just a
We'll do it,
little
man.
highlight reel.
I'd be down.
I'd be
It's all
down.
about just going. Like I have so many friends, man. They hit me up because I'm not like a fucking gym freak. I'm one of those guys that's like, I'm just maintaining. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to be
Yeah.
in the gym
Do you?
at least 4 days a week. I
Yeah.
just
Didn't you
find-
lose weight
For
though?
sure.
I forget where we were at.
Yeah, I
someone
think it's just
someone
like-
said that to you the other day. So how did you lose weight without exercise?
I just try to eat, but I'm walking the dogs. I still exercise. I just don't go to the gym and lift weights. Like I have weights at
You don't
home.
strength
I'll still do
train.
shit, but actually going a good life and putting in an hour-long workout, I
Strength
haven't done
training
that in
to
a long
build
time.
muscle, yeah.
Exactly.
Has
right?
has ego ever been in the way of that? Because I have friends. I wouldn't suppose that with you because you're a real comfortable dude. But I have friends that are like, bro, I'm not going to no fucking gym with all these like pussies around me and fucking judging me because I don't know what to do. I'm like, no one gives a shit at the gym. But especially if you're like, a popular dude and whatever, when you're going there, like, and you're fucking
No
like,
one's watching.
no one watches you at the gym. But people feel like it hurts their pride. They feel degraded. They're sitting there like
Man, the first couple times,
the hip reductor.
the first couple times at F45, it was like I couldn't do the full thing, and I'm like, I felt like shit.
And you're a celebrity.
I'm like, everybody's watching.
And people
are
know you.
laughing.
People know you there.
But no, they're all doing their own fucking exercise.
They
They're
do not care about
watching
you. In fact, the
Yeah.
bigger you are or whatever like that, the more props they're giving you.
That's
They're
right.
like,
For
yeah,
even
yeah.
being there.
the
in
more
first
insecure
place.
in the gym you are, the more you're watching other people. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yo, you know what's true, man? I was this is a stupid conversation, man. Well, from whatever to go into, but what you wear at the gym, and I know that is a self-conscious thing too, actually improve. It depends on how good your workout is too. Is me especially, like if you're in there in some little bitch ass little booty shorts and a crappy little top, like, and there's all kinds of people around, you probably won't get as good as a workout as if you're like in a fresh outfit and like a shirt that just fits your muscles real good. You know what I mean? It's all that's
You
Yeah,
look
booty
good,
shorts.
you feel good.
Hold on, I love the descriptions of the clothing. Bitch ass booty shirt and a crappy top.
Remember the guy we seen at the Dartmouth gym, the old guy, and he had like 4 gold chains on and had fucking ring on every finger.
Pat's like elementary school level fucking insults are the best. You puny little, like using words like puny or crappy. Not everyone can pull that off. He does it. It's fucking hilarious, and it's so ignorant somehow. Oh fuck.
I think it's true though. I think it's at anything. If you look good, you feel good. You're gonna excel
Yeah,
at
yeah.
something. If you're
I've
feeling
left,
good,
I've left
You
the
know what I
gym
mean?
early because I was there by myself and I picked the wrong shirt and it was all hugging up on one side and I was like, oh fuck, my Ben's Bakery's hanging out on the side. I gotta get out of here. It's true.
that takes a man to admit.
Yeah.
You guys want to try this shit that you said you want to?
Oh, Underground
Slap
Snacks. Yo,
around.
shout out Underground Snacks, man. You know what time it is. We do a section every week. Underground Snacks hooks us up. Sometimes, sometimes it's candy. Sometimes we're going to try cereal next week, I heard. But we got this, what is this?
Here, I'll read the stuff
Ca-
since I can't really eat it,
God,
No,
you ain't even
You're
trying
not going
it?
to try it?
You don't want that free range licorice
Oh.
from last week?
I can't put this stuff into this temple. Come on.
What kind of
Shirley
temple that
Temple.
is? Fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa.
All right, what is it?
I don't want to pronounce that.
Salsa?
I was saying fuego. Just I think it's fago. Fago.
Fuego.
I'm not saying that.
Stop.
What's it called?
Can you imagine when he edits it, he puts the beep sound, the censor sound
Anyways,
every time we
look,
say it?
you guys can zoom in on that. I'm not saying it, right? I know. I'm not trying to get canceled this week. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So-
look at that. Nah,
Why does it
have
say
it?
salsa?
I have a little tiny spot. I don't really
Salsa
drink pop
Getty.
honestly at
I
all.
don't drink pop either.
I have before, like if there's liquor sometimes, but
You having some? You having some?
I
Mark?
quit drinking.
No,
So you're not quick.
no, I can't.
You
Can't.
get the double
There
cup.
is no cheat day.
was it cotton candy fago, eh?
Fuck. What an insult.
Stop
It couldn't have been
man.
something like, come on, man.
Holy fuck.
No good.
Anybody got an insulin shot on them?
Is it sweet?
All sugar.
It's fucking good though.
Fucking amazing.
You right now, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my
That's-
teeth follow. No, it is
Buddy.
seriously good.
You don't like it?
No.
Too much?
It's too sweet.
You
Tastes
tell me
like-
you didn't eat chocolates and stuff last night at Halloween?
I had a couple, yeah. with
What'd you
my-
eat? Wonder Bar?
Here, try this one.
Yeah, I had a bite of a Wonder Bar,
Me too.
actually. That's hilarious.
Try that one.
Uh,
Wonder Bar's the
and
best
Kit
chocolate bar.
Kats. Kit
I think
Kats.
Wonder Bar's the greatest chocolate bar.
It
Bro,
is
that
great.
cotton
What's
candy
this
tastes-
called? Okay, this is called Lucas
Salsa Getty.
Salsagetti. Where's this from, my man? Mexico. Okay.
So
Hey, where's
is
the
it-
drink from? You said from Insane Clown Posse shit?
The States. Some of western Canada as well.
The pop's crazy good.
Mango flavored hot candy.
What? So it's spicy?
Here, hit me up with a little sample of that.
Yeah, I don't have to open another one.
Is it spicy?
Chuck me a little cease?
What? It's got a queso sauce.
That's what it says. Salsa.
Mango flavor.
What in the blaze?
I don't want to chew in the mic.
Is it
People,
good?
people got mad last week. I mean, you guys chewing gum on the fucking. You know?
Is it good? Someone describe it. Use some adjectives.
Whack.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Is there pepper on it?
Cayenne.
Crunching in the peppercorns
You like
or
it?
something.
So is it sweet or say like
It's like noodles, like spicy noodles and candy.
It's sweet.
I would
and-
eat it. I would eat a whole bag. I don't give a fuck.
Like, you know what? I
Sounds
feel like
great.
it's like if you had a bag of Twizzler licorice and you like spilt your ramen seasoning on it.
yeah, yeah. You nailed it. You need to do this for a
Yeah, you know
living.
what I mean? It's like salty, unpleasant licorice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
With a
and,
kick.
and you're a chef, you're a cook, and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? So you
Bro.
know,
You got that advanced palate.
I cook a good burger.
you fucking
boy.
do. You
Oh.
the burger that you gave me was maybe one of the best burgers I ever had in my life. But shout out,
I'll make a better one next time.
the one with the other sauce is the best.
The
man.
maple bacon jam. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love a classic Big Mac. You make a little homemade Big Mac sauce.
Yeah. It was fire.
Those tacos.
Fuck, I can't be talking about this stuff, man.
I know.
Oh,
Yo,
look
over
over there starving.
I'm fucking
Or to make a
starving.
mean
All I ate
chicken
today was
sandwich.
mushrooms.
Fucking stomach
That's it.
rumbling the Bronx.
Do you think that's good for you?
No, it's definitely not.
Ooh, holy boys, crack your boys back. Holy man,
Can't even keep it together. man.
fucking Jim ain't making you a man. Holy, he's speaking. Yeah.
No, you're supposed to eat a certain amount of
Calories.
calories a day.
But
Which
good
is what they
calories.
told me, but I'm just fucking.
That's
I'm
the
just,
hard part because you
I'm
got to eat a
fucking
lot of
starving
healthy
myself.
food to meet
Yeah,
that
yeah,
calorie
Yeah,
intake.
that's really that's worse for you.
I know they say it's
you know
bad.
that. Yeah,
I
you
know.
that. Yeah, you
Right.
this guy ate 2 mushrooms. He's like, no, I can't. Well, I don't blame you. Don't have these as calories.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
Your stomach will be rotten, right?
No, no.
So you can go home and eat a piece of lettuce and it'll be good for the week.
Yes.
Yeah. Icebergs.
No, iceberg's no good.
Yo, I put on
just like
Instagram.
No nutrients.
Yeah,
Yeah.
near.
I put on.
Romaine.
I put on Instagram. We do this every week for people watching and listening. Whoever has the best idea for a topic, we'll shout them out.
I didn't even read any. You got good ones?
Here, man. You know what? I'm gonna go on it right now because I seen one that I really I thought that was cool. But
Do you guys have any inventions, like invention ideas?
I do. I thought of one yesterday.
Really? What is it?
I think at least one every 2 weeks.
I got a
My
crazy
girl
one.
has one she repeats often.
She should do it.
It's the
Don't say it. Good grief.
well,
Is it
ain't gonna
good?
do nothing about it.
All right, say it.
All right. Here goes.
She probably
Hold on.
mad. I say, no, no. Yeah, he built it.
Grab a pen.
Done. Pat. You got the pat for
Patent
it.
pending.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like it.
man. Kasi rice. Yo, let's read that.
You right.
Yo. Just
Set
check
and
it.
sending.
Please talk about the American election. Nah, you guys don't want to talk about that shit. Talk about shards. You see how people are, man. Kanye attempting to run for the MGK's rock shit. I think it's a good idea for him, and it fits his fucking image and
Cool. Lil Wayne did it. Like some people,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works. Who gives a fuck?
Rap wasn't working
conspiracy
out for him.
theorists.
Yeah, after he bodied
Vegas,
Eminem, it was over.
One thing that I liked, and somebody said how it's so easy to talk to a barber or a bartender, and and more easily than someone in your everyday life. And it's true. And it's,
Well,
that's
they might
taxi
be more
drivers.
skilled with conversation, a barber or bartender, because that's all they do.
They
all
usually
day.
are.
So they're skilled at it. It's
But they
more
also have a
natural.
welcoming aura because they're like, yeah, sit here, man. I got to talk to you, shoot the shit. I'm bored.
You can't
I
go
want to
anywhere.
talk.
And if you go to the same barber each time too, each time you tell them something about your life and reveal something more, you get more comfortable doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
true.
it just becomes natural. You almost befriend one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a certain like bond. It's like right when you sit down. You know, my girl is in the same industry, and she's like, it's like right when they sit in that chair, everything that was on their shoulders, they just kind of let it off. And it's like, even if they just met them, it's like it's something. It's like some type of personal connection. But you know what? That's fucking changing, man, and it makes me sick. Some bartenders now, it's just like you try to say something to them. There's like, I don't know, don't fucking ask me this. It's like, why are you even in this job? This is the most like public social job to have, and you're just like, don't talk to me. I'm blah, 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 blah. It makes me sick. You know another
What
fucking
emo
thing.
shop are you at?
Yeah.
Man, all kinds. I go to bars all the time now. That's not a barber shop. I mean, restaurants and shit like that.
There
Or-
are
or
some people that
bars
are like
and
that.
stuff like that. They're
But
just like,
honestly, if you tip like Miracle, I might not want to talk to you either. I'm not asking a stupid question.
I got a tip
but yo,
for you.
man, nowadays shit changes. Shit changes. I go to a fucking. Remember back in the day, or I don't want to say back in the day, but when you go to a gas station, that's okay. If you need directions, you're like, let's pull in the gas station, right?
Yeah.
You have the audacity to ask a person at the gas station now for directions. They're gonna be like, I don't know. Even if you ask them, like,
I would probably be like, even if I was them, I'd be like, don't you have a fucking phone?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Why are
but-
you asking me?
okay, well, I walk into a gas station now, I'd be like, hey man, you guys sell like Twizzlers? And they just be like, I don't know, I just work here. Like, it's like they're just in
Just
their
my
phone all day.
job.
They're like, how would I know? Be like, bro, like, let alone be like, hey, yeah, this is this place or this place. Like, I don't know. People are just, they're not as social nowadays. So I think in like 5 years, you go to a bar, you're not going to talk. They're not going to talk to you. They're going to be in their phone. And you go to a barber, they're just going to be like, no, don't fucking talk to me. People are just
They
getting
got
less
shit
social.
over in Asia where it's conveyor belts. My boy was telling me that brings you your food. Like
What?
you just hit buttons and then it comes out on a
hate
conveyor
that.
belt and just comes your food and drink.
That's
So-
No customer service.
No,
Hey, have you ever,
What's the point?
Dickie, have you ever,
you don't gotta pay.
you're a
waitress.
bartender, right?
Yeah.
Wicked job. But you know, I actually wanted to become a bartender years ago. I was going to take the course at the Sportsplex and shit like that and everything. I think it's a great job, especially being social and whatnot. I think it's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And obviously you become successful out, but you're doing super well, I'd like to think. Have you ever like seen guys hit on a girl at the bar and just be like, oh, it's disgusting, get away with me, and then, get away from me, and then maybe you'll like say something sweet to the same girl and she's just like,
Oh my God. No, but I think that's not even, I think because in bars, creepy old men can't say the same shit as a regular dude.
that works there, yeah.
Right, or not even just a guy that works there. Sometimes it could be just a regular patron or whatever. But yeah, if you work there, it's on a different level, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you like 100%. Some guy could be like nice legs or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? And
then you'll say what?
some girl be like,
Nice legs.
Old people just cut
somebody
to the
said
chase, man.
has nice
They got no
legs.
time to waste.
And then, you know,
There's
you'd be
your
like,
man.
yeah, well, you know, you got a set of earmuffs on you. They're not bad. And then, you know, you joke around and they'll be like, oh, stop it. You're so nice.
Yeah, I always feel
it's
like
different. Right?
bartenders, they have that like
But you can get away with it different depending on your charisma and just you as a person too.
always.
Because
yeah.
old men will be like, nice legs.
They don't
Yeah.
have much
Yeah.
time.
What's
man.
with you, bro?
Old men love legs,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
But you could ask about legs and remove the creep from it. Old guys don't give a fuck. They're like, creep it up.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I
Treat them better.
almost complimented a woman's pants in the gym the other day, and only because she's older, and I thought they were really, really dope pants. And I want to do it, but I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do it because
Taken the wrong way.
I can usually get away with all that type of stuff because I'm not just like, man, I really love the crotch on those pants. You know, I'm not like that. I'll do it.
Holy shit.
I'll do it. It's like,
Love your camel toe.
yeah, no, but I do it in a way that's like not like it's clearly just a genuine compliment or whatever. But you never know these days, so I just left it alone and just jerked off to it later. Just joking. It was an old lady, man.
Right.
But I'm
But
usually
you should be able
sure.
to do that though.
This is
But I feel like
disgusting.
you have to be the right person to even be able to
Conversation's
give a
disgusting.
compliment like that without it coming off
I
sideways.
compliment women, mostly older women, all the time. It's my thing. I love to see a smile on an older woman's face. Like I've been thanked so many different times by older women. Like, thank you so much for saying that. Like one time, the last woman that I can remember, she's like, you know, as a 70-year-old woman, I really don't get compliments anymore. That really made my day. Thank you for saying that.
That's what's
Right.
up.
That's dope.
I do
though.
that shit all the time, and you never know when you can really make someone's day, man. You even take them
Do
aside.
make their day.
I bet
Dude,
you.
I could tell you so many different, and I won't, but like so many different like scenarios and instances that I've done that, and you can see it in their face. They're just like that means so much to me right now. And,
You're
and
such a good person, man.
I think that's what,
Listen here, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. You want to talk about your fucking upcoming? Your fucking come on. Come on. You got the fucking track jacket on. Let's hear it there, fucking P90X. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ, I can't be a genuine dude here without fucking doing a chin up. Next. Jesus. All right. Well, I guess we'll just wrap it up. Yeah. I'm calling the old lady a bitch when I leave here. Just
Pat, stay, motherfucker.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.